welcome to my channel, Back to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. Yes, I know, if you've been watching me for a while now, I've been saying that since this summer. Because I get stalled. My body goes up, my body goes down. This is not new to my journey, unfortunately, but it's just the way it is. I might be stuck at the same weight almost every day for a long time now. However, my actual clothes size has been going down drastically. So obviously my body is turning my fat into lean mass. So when you get muscles, and remember, I did start working out. I know it's only been like 5 times so far, but when you start shrinking those fat cells, because fat cells are huge, like 1 pound is gigantic and a pound of muscle is really, really tiny. So your weight may not go down on the scale. It might even go up, but your size can actually shrink drastically. So we are not concerned right now about the number on the scale, but I do weigh in every single day. I'm going to show you what I've had for breakfast so far and my morning glucose and ketone reading. I took it first thing this morning before I actually ate anything. So let me do that right now. Whew, I cannot wake up this morning. Okay, hold on. Doesn't want to bleed. Even my blood don't want to wake up this morning. Let's make sure this is angled good. Okay, so blood glucose is pretty decent, especially for me. That's a really good number. And it's 8:45, and I haven't eaten since last night. I'm not going to fight with my finger. It doesn't want to bleed, so I'm going to poke it again. Maybe we'll poke it in a different spot. Okay, great. Hold on. Doesn't like me today. That's decent for waking up. I think this is better than yesterday. I'll do the GKI in just a minute. So if you just go by that, I'm obviously in ketosis. If you go by the GKI, we'll see what it says in a second. I think it's going to say low. So I haven't pulled myself together yet. I haven't even brushed my hair. I'm still half asleep. But I am in moderate ketosis. So waking up in moderate ketosis is like amazing, because a week or so ago I was not barely getting in ketosis at all. So that's a good thing. About to have my morning coffee so I can wake up and put my face on and plan my day. Okay, this is my breakfast. It is 3 scrambled eggs, Himalayan salt, a ½ ounce of the shredded cheese, a ½ ounce of the cheese I used yesterday, 2 ounces of the turkey I used yesterday, 2 slices of bacon, 3 little leaves of spinach that I am trying today. I'm absolutely starving. I usually would put sour cream on it. That's how I like mine, with mushrooms too. However, those 2 items seem to stall me, so we're sticking with this. I'm not having the pancakes today because I am trying to keep my total carb very low this week. So far I've done really good the last 3 days, and I want to keep my streak going. Okay, so you saw my readings. I woke up in a good amount of ketosis. It made me happy because it's unusual for me to stay in ketosis all day long, all night long. And no matter when I'm testing, the last 3 days I am staying. I am mostly ketovore right now, so that probably is playing in a huge factor. I haven't even been eating my 1 tablespoon of coconut flour lately. I've been more like just meats, cheese, and fats in my coffees. It's making me feel way better. I did try, as you saw, about 3 pieces of spinach in my omelet, and I don't feel so great. And I don't know if it's from those 3 or if it's just from my allergy testing yesterday. I'm also having a coffee right now. It is not a collagen one. It is a 1/2 tablespoon of butter. It's my Kerrygold. 1 tablespoon of my heavy whipping cream, some cinnamon, my glazed donut extract. I put like, I think 2 or 3 drops in it. A few of the Acante vanilla monk fruit drops in it, which I still can't figure out how to use correctly. It doesn't taste like vanilla to me. It doesn't taste that sweet. It kind of tastes bitter on my tongue. I'm not sure if I'm doing it wrong. And a 1/2 pack of Sweet and Low. And I needed the Sweet and Low because I tried it without and wanted to throw up. And I didn't want to make a whole new coffee, so in went my Sweet and Low. But on a max, I only have 2 packs a day of Sweet and Low, which is nothing compared to I used to. So, what do I want to talk about today? How are you doing on your keto journey? Are you doing keto, or do you just watch because I'm ridiculous? How is things going? Are you having issues with certain food that you can't stop eating? Hint, hint, someone with their cereal. Okay, so usually if you tell me you're having problems with bread or a cake or candy or even gummy bears, I can tell you a solution in keto. We're going to make some fat bombs. We're going to make some gummy bears that's keto friendly. We're going to, even though it has soybean, we're going to go to Aldi's and buy the keto bread. We're going to make our own keto bread. Cakes, we can do that too. But when you say you're having trouble with cereal, I don't know how to help. There's some high key type oatmeal thingies, but actual cereals, there's been a few, but I think it's called Magic Spoon. Some people really like it. I had an allergic reaction to it. So I can't give you an honest opinion whether I really liked it or not, because all I remember is the horrible allergic reaction. There is a different brand out there too that is like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one that I thought was absolutely amazing. And I am not a cereal person, but I had an allergic reaction to that too. I don't know if these places are using latex or if it's the way that they're using, but just like a lot of proteins I can't have because the way they use, I'm allergic to. Yeah, I'm ridiculous. So there is keto cereals. The only thing is, they're really expensive in my opinion. Like more than that Quest pizza I was showing people, and people thought that was too expensive. So, yeah. You're just gonna have to say goodbye to your cereal. I know it's hard, but no more cereal, no more regular milk. It'll be okay. It'll be worth it. Trust me. Because it was really hard for me to say goodbye to chocolate cake and brownies and donuts. And when I mean really hard, I mean you probably have your cereal every morning. Well, I had my donuts every single morning. Whatever you had every day was probably my cake and donuts. Like, I barely ate meat. I barely ate fat. I just ate my sugar. Like, I was a sugar addicted. I didn't want anything else. Everything else made me stomach sick. I couldn't handle meats and blah, blah, blah. And now I handle them just fine after cleaning out my system. So, today is day 30 of my keto reset. So, today is the official last day of the reset. I was going to go to 31, but I decided 30 days is enough a keto reset. So, what was my keto reset compared to other people's? Because a lot of people's doing keto resets. Well, mine was to go back to true, what people are calling keto macros. Okay, that's where the higher is the fat, then moderate protein, low carb. That's not how I've done keto though for the past 2 years and 5 months, something like that. I am a more high protein with moderate fats and low carbs. That's always been the way for me to lose weight and to feel best. And I can't go high in calories because I had destroyed my metabolism years ago. Plus, on top of it, my metabolism is destroyed by having polycystic ovary syndrome, and I had type 2 diabetes. Anyone who has polycystic ovary syndrome knows your metabolism is shot the hell. It's why you can't lose weight so easily. And it's really hard to ever fix it. Keto really helps. It's like a miracle pill. It is amazing. But you still have issues. But it helps. Like, unbelievable. You go from 368 pounds not being able to lose much weight, and if you can, you gain it right back to in the 190s and not gaining it back. It's doable. It can be done. So, that being said, my 1600 calorie days, of course the scale isn't going down, but my inches are. So I'm not changing my calorie intake because I don't want it low again. I don't want it in the 1200s or 800s. I want it where it is or higher. So we're staying where we are on my calories. That's not changing. The only thing that's changing is I'm bumping up my protein a little and then lowering my fat. Basically, I'm kind of switching them around. So originally I could have 128 grams of fat, I think, somewhere around there. And the protein, I think, was like 108 or 98, somewhere around in there. So I'm just like flopping them a little. And I'm using the high keto protein in Carb Manager to figure out my numbers. It's what I've been using. So, yeah, I still don't know about vegetables yet, and I'm trying to keep my total carbs as low as possible. I have it set to 18 total right now, but I've been doing really, really good the last few days, around 7 and 8. So that's where I'm staying right now. Yes, the scale is not moving. The scale today is still 198.4. Yesterday I didn't really weigh correctly because I weighed before I left the house, but at the doctor's appointment fully closed, it was 199. So it's just staying in that little area right now between 197, I think, and 199, flopping back and forth. So I would freak if my clothes wasn't falling off. So it's okay. It's okay. My body's not used to exercising either, and how much exercises have I been doing? Like a crazy amount. Okay, I have a severe headache today. I don't know. See, when I get headaches, this line right here gets really deep on my forehead because my whole forehead is like completely tense. But I'm trying not to take Motrin because that can keep the scale from moving as well. So yeah, where am I going to go to the gym today? I don't know. So not only do I have a splitting headache, my stomach hurting, my allergies going crazy, but I hit my knee really, really hard, and it's swollen and red, and it has a boo-boo, and it hurts to even walk. It's why I'm actually in here filming right now, so I can have my leg propped up on this bed, because it just hurts. Like, insane. I am so klutzy. All I was doing was getting off my stool from my counter, because I had just ate breakfast, and hit it so hard against my counter, it was ridiculous. My family and boyfriend always says I need a bubble. You can taste the cinnamon, but I taste bitter. Like, there's something in here I'm not liking. Maybe it is the La Canta vanilla, but I love it on my finger. It doesn't have a bitter taste to it on my finger. And yeah, I did put my Himalayan salt. I don't know. I'm going to try that vanilla La Canta in water. We're going to see what it tastes like in water. Other people love it, so we're going to see. Today I really don't have much to talk about. I'm kind of sucking today, so the video might not be that long. I think I know what I'm having for dinner, but we will see. I will be honest, I did not care too much for my breakfast. I don't know, there's just something about it. I love omelets, but I like them with the bell peppers and the mushrooms, and and sausage and ham and like loaded, or I like them made like pizza. I used to make omelets with pepperoni, the pizza sauce, the cheese, and I love sour cream on top of them. But today's, I don't know, the turkey, bacon, cheese with the spinach, it was okay, but nothing I could go like, ooh, I want that again. No, not like my pancakes where I want them every day, but I'm trying to go a few days with low carb because I'm staying in ketosis so well. I want to stay there, and y'all are probably like, well, low carb is like 100 grams. Well, I'm in low carb keto, like low, like like below 10 total. So when I say low carb, I mean 11 or less total carbs. That's what that word means to me. Because I'm keto, which means it's 20 usually. Sometimes I'm crazy and I do 20 net. That's like if I get Subway salads, or I try the Quest pizza, and yeah, no. But I do know almonds, cashews, pistachios, hazelnut. There's a list of food that I know right now that if I eat, I might not have an allergic reaction, like get hives or my throat swelling, but the allergic reaction I have is tons and tons of inflammation in my body, like 7 pounds of inflammation, which is really bad. So I know to stay away from those foods now. I'm still waiting on the list from the blood work. Once that comes in, I'll do a whole video on that one too. But like she told me, if broccoli doesn't show up that I'm allergic to, but I have severe pain, and we're not just talking about gas, because I didn't have gas. I didn't have diarrhea from it or anything. I just had excruciating pain. And some foods give me so bad a heartburn, but they are not a heartburn food. Heartburn foods are like onions, garlic, spicy food, peppers. Spinach is not normally a heartburn food. So the thing is, she told me if I'm having these pains or I'm having heartburn from food that should not give you heartburn, it is a sign of being allergic to it. It might not show up in the blood work. It might not show up in the skin work. But once it hits my stomach acid, it's all over. I've also been told I am allergic to my own stomach acid. So when I do have heartburn, I'm having an allergic reaction with it, which causes inflammation in my body. It's like this never-ending cycle about inflammation in my body. But I will get there, and I will get all my weight off, because I am determined to lose the last 50 pounds this year. Determined. So, yeah, because, I don't know. I'm tired of always saying, oh, I've lost 181 pounds. No, I want to get past that. I want to be able to say, I've lost 184 pounds, which will mean what? Half myself? Like, I've been dying to say that since the summer. When I hit 181, I was like, oh my gosh, 3 more pounds. 7 months later, 8 months later, 9 months later, I'm still waiting to say that. So, don't get frustrated on your journey. You will hit it one day. Look at all the numbers I got to say I lost. But now I'm just stalling my butt off, waiting to finally break through, which will happen. Right now, I think I'm, like I said, building some lean mass and getting rid of some fat, which is more important right now than numbers going down on a scale. So that's what we're working on. And when those numbers move, they will. Of course, I've never really lost weight in January before. Never really lost weight from October to January before. My weight usually restarts moving around the second and third week of February, and it's happened every year so far for the last, this will be the 3rd year, so we'll see. And if that's true, I usually knock off 30 pounds at the beginning of the year, you know, from like February to June, about 30 something pounds come flooding off quickly. I thought I was gonna have a whoosh today, people, because I peed like 500 times yesterday. No lie. And not a little pee, a lot. It was insane. I think it's from drinking all that water. So I could have tons of water weight on me. I've spent 3 days drinking like 3 to 4 bottles of 17 ounces of water, and that is a new thing for me. Plus, still 20 ounces times 3 of my coffee each day. My body's not used to having that much liquid. So I think I am holding on to a lot of water right this minute. If I feel good and I do go to the gym, I might go to the sauna. I haven't been to the sauna since I was like 14, 15 years old. So I get a little nervous because I do have a tiny bit of claustrophobic issue. And then sitting there for 10 minutes in silence, I'm kind of scared to bring my phone in there. I don't want to destroy it. So yeah, y'all know I suck at meditation and silence and being quiet and just sitting there. It's really hard for me. Oops, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So I'm going to shut up. I will show you about the rest of my day as my day goes, and I will stop rattling. Okay, it has been a little bit of an hour since I had my coffee this morning that I ended up putting monk fruit in, and I put a sweet and low in and all that other stuff that I showed y'all. And I just wanted to do a test. Plus, it's probably been 2 hours since I had breakfast. I just can't remember what time I ate today. It's 2:50 right now. Okay, so blood sugar's looking good. So I'm not worried about that, any of that stuff. Raising my sugar, I was a little nervous because it tasted very sweet and very yummy. But my sugar's fine. Let's go with ketones. Oh, no. No, these things are too expensive not to work. And I don't know what that means. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Let's try this again. That happens a lot. They should throw a few extras in there because of that reason. And my ketones are okay too. I think that's low or moderate GKI. I'll check and let y'all know. Okay, so that turns out to be moderate ketosis, which I'm perfectly fine with. As long as I'm in ketosis, I'm happy. When it's high ketosis, I'm thrilled. But I'll take anything because I actually lowered down my fats today. So I'm seeing what it does and see how I feel. And of course, I can't really tell with my feeling, like how I'm feeling, because yesterday kind of messed me up with the allergy test and I'm not feeling myself today yet. So yeah. We'll see later tonight what the readings are. I'm really interested about that scale soon moving though. That would be nice. Okay, I am actually starving. I had to pick up my kid early. It is 4:17. I don't know why I'm hungry today. So I am having 2 McDoubles, no onions, no ketchup, no bun. I had to pull my bun off myself because they don't understand when I say no bun. So yeah, I probably won't eat the pickles as well. Okay, so I do not feel good, but I'm hungry and I don't feel like cooking. So I'm having 3 ounces of the turkey breast, 2 slices of microwave bacon, 1 ounce of the bronchial, I don't know, queso type cheese that you fry up on the stove, whatever it's called. I really don't feel good, people. So after this, I'm going to bed.